Sunshine's Corner, brought to you by Pensacola Parks and Recreation.
Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. It's what? Thursday. We're almost at the weekend. Can you feel me? I know you do. Well, it's a beautiful Thursday morning, and I've got a great show lined up for you as always. And I want to invite you, as I do every single day, you tell somebody to tell somebody else, because when you want to come to a safe place where we can talk about all things, this is where you need to be. And there is no exception on what we're going to be talking about today. We've got my girl Deja with Pensacola Parks and Recreation. Hi, Deja.
Hi, Sunshine. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. And I always say this. Thank you for getting up early.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. We rise early over and play Pensacola because we're ready to get out and play.
There you
so
go.
It's
I love
okay.
that. Get out and play. But look, that's what we're going to be talking about today, because Deja got so many things to go over to talk about that's going to be beneficial for you. But I want to invite you to be a part of this conversation, as I do every day. Now, you can call us up at 850-432-7768, or you can text us at that number as well. So it's up to you to get into this conversation with all this information, because she was telling me about something. Oh, I know now that school is out.
Yes.
There is so many things going on.
There are, and the great thing about it is that we love to host this time of year. Everyone looks forward to it, all of the different things that gets everyone out, families, and so we do have some great things that we want to let everyone know about.
I love it when we say, get out and play.
Yes, it's time to get out and play.
Well, I tell you what then, Deja, let's start from the top.
All right,
let's give us some things that's interesting for the community. I like this too. Now, I'll say, with Play Pensacola, I have been working with you guys a long time, that you always have that's designed for the family, for the kids, to keep them safe and busy. And I appreciate that, because it takes that in a community. I believe in a community, the village raising the children. And I tell you what, you all are part of the village.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that. And I think this is a wonderful opportunity to just shout out our amazing recreation centers. We have a fabulous staff, and, we're getting ready for summer camps.
Yep.
And, this is a wonderful way for you to be able to provide a safe and fun, active environment to keep your child engaged while school is out. And so we want everyone to visit our website, playpensacola.com. We have registration for our summer day camps at 4 locations.
Really?
So we have it at Woodland Heights, Gold Point Resource Center, Fricker Resource Center, as well as Cobb. And I know you have a special affinity for Fricker as well. And so,
yes.
And this is, you're wonderful. Everything that you do there, the community work you do, we appreciate it so much.
Oh, thank you. Those kids, I tell you, I like to tell this story because at first I started out, I was over at the Cobb Center. Then I grew from that and I went over to the Fricker. And when I was there, then I said, well, let me go to another side of town. I'm going to go over here and try Miss Marie Young place. But do you know, and this makes me smile, that the community went to the Fricker and said, where is she?
Really?
Yes. No, she can't leave us.
We want her to stay here.
Right, and I did. I completed what I had promised that I'd do over there, and I've been back at the Fricker ever since.
That's amazing.
I mean, and I love them. I won't leave them for nothing in this world.
There is such a tremendous community orient. Whenever I have the opportunity to go,
yep.
Whether that's for our youth, our seniors, anyone that's out there, you really do get a sense of belonging when you join our programs.
Exactly.
And I love that for everyone that attends. So I thank you for the continued support.
I have to. Those kids.
All of the organizing. We were at Halloween, I think, when the last major event that was. Or no, you did Easter too.
I did Easter. I did Halloween. I do Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I do Christmas. I mean, you name it. We got those days down pat.
Out there. Now I remember distinctly how many people were out at Halloween.
Did you see it?
It was amazing.
It was over. I know it was over 1,000 people that came through.
Yes.
And as we were breaking down after we'd run out of candy, they were still coming.
And the kids' costumes, everyone looked so great.
Didn't they?
Nice. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. But you see, you got programs for the summer with all of the centers that you named off. The center, that's the Fricker. You've said Woodland Heights.
Yes, ma'am.
And who else?
So we also have Cobb and Gold Point. Now these are where we are hosting our summer day camps. So this is from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Really?
And yes, it's a wonderful way because unfortunately for us adults, we don't get to take summer vacation like the
Never.
kids. The whole summer off, being able to sleep in and all fun. Yeah, so working parents, this is a wonderful alternative for them to be able to drop their kids off. We take ages from 5 to 12.
Oh my God.
And it's a wonderful way for our kids to be able to remain active. They go on field trips. They get catered lunch. They do so many fun things.
Catered lunch?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And that is also a true benefit of our community sponsors and partners that come out and be able to show them a great time. I think last summer I was out and who was it? Ty's Family Kitchen.
Oh, my God.
They had good food. They had good food.
Ty, everybody know about Ty's, okay? Now, yes. He is the bomb.
And he was out at Woodland Heights, and they gave them a beautiful lunch, and it was really nice to see. Yes,
But do you all hear this? You're not getting no peanut butter and jelly. You're getting a real meal. I think that's amazing. And what else I think that's so amazing, Deja, from 7 o'clock a.m. until 6 o'clock p.m., that there's a place for the parents who are working. Now that school is out, you still got, look at the services that's being provided. This is what I call working together with the community.
Absolutely.
And Play Pensacola, you all are doing a fantastic job. Always have.
Thank you so much.
And I just appreciate that.
5
years old.
Yes, it matters because when you do those parent drop-offs during the school year, you're in that routine, and you really don't want your child to really miss that routine because ultimately, especially for our little bit older, 10, 11, they'll sleep all the way till midnight, noon, and then stay up well past midnight. So being able to have them have a recreation, leisure, and fun, they're meeting friends. I know there was a young man last year. He was like, I don't want to go back home. He was visiting his grandparents here. But he was from Miami. They kept him for like 2 additional weeks because he was having so much fun at Woodland Heights.
You're kidding?
Yes, ma'am.
That's beautiful.
I love that.
See, but it's got to be that way because when a child is not, if it's something that's not appropriate, that child will let you know.
They'll let you know. They will let you know.
But look at that. That's allowing that love to come through the care. And he didn't even want to go back home.
He didn't want to go back home. That made me so happy.
Of course.
It's a story that I will continue to tell because it speaks to the wonderful staff that we have that are there, keeping everyone engaged. And they have, like I said, they have a great time.
And you said they even do field trips?
Yes, ma'am. So they go out to the Bayview Outdoor Pursuit Center. They've also gone to the Escambia County Equestrian Center. So there are different field trips that they take throughout. We also have a wonderful partnership with Pensacola Police. They have a great presence.
Oh,
and they
God, I know.
Fun Fridays are fun. They did a pie face contest over at Gold Point, played kickball with them, and they go out to different centers as well.
Exactly.
So we truly appreciate our law enforcement and everything that they do, and so we
thank Chief.
Yes.
Thanks, Chief. Thanks, Chief. I mean, because it is so great, but that's a wonderful thing because I've done a lot of work with them too, and they're willing. That's what I like. Their willingness to come out to be a part.
Absolutely.
And with the kids, you know what I think that does also, Deja? With the police department, that allows the kids to realize, don't be afraid of me. I'm the person that you should come to.
Exactly. It's about being a part of community and having that recognition from an early age so that you have an affinity and you know that there's a trust that is there.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, we can go on all day long about all this good stuff. Now we've covered that part about, the programs for the summer, which are, how do they do it now? You said they go to Pensacola?
Yes, and so we have more than just summer day camp. That is just one of our options. We also have dance camps that are coming up. We also have sports camps that are coming up.
Oh, really?
And so, yes, there is something, yoga camp. There's something for a little bit of something for everyone.
When you say dance camp, what are you doing?
So there's a princess and prince camp. There's a Ken and Barbie camp, a mermaid and pirates camp. So they just do activities and themes, and they have a really great time. It is so adorable. The pictures that we get are so cute because they're in their little princess costumes, and they're having a great time.
Really?
They have a mini recital at the end of the week.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. And so these are week-long programs. So they're not like summer day camp where they extend all the way throughout the year or the summer. So you have it where there's a specific week that's for that date, and you register and you participate and have a great time, and then you conclude and you may want to sample out a different program, maybe a sports camp, or you may say, hey, you know what? I have more space and time in my schedule now. Now I'll join a day camp.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. That's an
unbelievable.
Option.
I mean, that's cute because you know how kids are when they want to get the little animated friends, they become that person.
Oh, yes.
Well, I mean,
I don't know what Disney princess is popular now, but I remember Frozen. Oh, goodness.
Oh, my God.
Frozen was the thing. And so, yeah, I know it's probably Little Mermaid that they're doing, the mermaid camp.
Are they wearing their little things?
They do. They create like fins and everything. Yeah, it's adorable. It really is. I'm like, this is cute.
No,
I like
time to get out and play.
Yes, and you can register if you were interested in any of these programs. You register online you can go to our website, playpensacola.com. Find out the dates, find out the pricing information, and look up all of that.
Absolutely.
And then it will take you to our registration website, which is WebTrack, and that's WEBTRAC at cityofpensacola.com, and you can register and sign up from there.
And listen, everybody, now if you don't get those web addresses and all of that, the sites where you go to, I'm going to have that up.
Thank you.
I'm getting all of this. I'm going to make sure it's up so everybody can just see that, go to it, and get the kids registered. I mean, get them ready for all of this fun stuff. Didn't you say Barbie and Ken?
Barbie and Ken.
Oh.
Barbie and Ken, yes. That was a huge movie this year.
I know. That just hit me when I thought about that. Barbie and Ken. Okay, the little girl's dressing up, but she's Barbie. And
you're going to probably see Pink and all of that. But if those are for the ones that are a little bit younger, too. I think that age range is from 4 and up. And so, they get all into it. They love it, and that's okay. Hey.
You see how much you're doing? We've just been talking now. We're just talking about the first part.
Right.
Of the things that's coming up that you can do with Play Pensacola. And I just encourage the parents. If you're wondering, if you do not have any place or any plans to have things for your kids to do, idle minds, give them something to do.
Yes.
I believe that. And they're becoming a part of, not just say, oh, I'm going to wait and have lunch. No. You are doing something that's constructive, that's going to be there, that's going to intrigue you to want to come back the next time and somebody else the next time.
We do. We have many repeat families who come on out. And that's not even scratching the surface on our outdoor pursuit centers that are our outdoor pursuit camps, our outdoor adventure camps that are hosted by Baby Outdoor Pursuit Center. We did do a new process this year, a lottery process. So that has since closed because those fill up very fast within minutes.
Get out of here.
Minutes. Those
so
camps.
what does that consist of?
So that can be stand-up paddleboard camp. That can be adventure camp where they're doing rock climbing. They're learning about responsible fishing and angling, and so archery, different things like that. They have a wonderful time in the outdoors. If your child loves outdoors, do bear in mind that will be an opportunity that you can register next year. We'll probably follow the same process.
Right.
I'm not exactly sure how it will take place.
We'll make sure you get all the information, though. We'll make sure of that, because I'm going to make sure that happens.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we'll come back, make sure next year that you have the information ahead of time, because this was a new decision that we made this year, and so that has since passed.
Excellent. I mean, this is so much fun. I mean, you think about what the kids can do and I'll tell you what you all did with me one time I just thought was so beautiful. When we did the movie in the park at downtown, we did that right there at the Bayview, not Bayview, at
we did Maritime Park as well as Osceola.
Yes, we did.
We collaborated on multiple ones, and we had a great
time.
Did
we have fun? Those kids were like, wow.
Time. And you got them so engaged. I remember they had their costumes on the Halloween one, and they were so excited to tell you everything about what they were doing. It was so cute.
And see, that's what I'm talking about, how we work together to make it better for the community, work together to make it better for the kids. And that is something that we should continue to build. And there are other ways other people can be a part of, because I heard you say Alan Turner. I heard you say, I know Alan Turner just took out. Oh, look at that, T-Mobile. Look at that. I see News Talk. I see Cat Country. I mean, come on.
Yes, and I think it's a wonderful opportunity to say thank you to our sponsors. Our community sponsors, they help us do what we do. You help us do what we do.
Exactly.
And it's an amazing partnership, as a local municipality. In order to be able to amplify, a lot of our programming, keeping it affordable and free.
Exactly.
We have to have our community partners that are able to help us. They are vital to what we do, and so we want to thank them. So Movies in the Park, which is another activity that's coming up. Get ready. June 1st is our next show.
That's next weekend.
That is next weekend. We will be doing what is the name of the movie? You'll have to visit our website.
I bet Zach can tell you what is it. Give me some things. Zach is going to hear this and he's going to tell you the name of the movie. We were talking about a movie the other day on set. Couldn't think of the name of the movie. All of a sudden, there it was.
There it was. Well, we definitely want everyone to come on out. They're all fun, family-friendly movies, and so the movie starts.
Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid. We did just do. So the movies start at the activities start at 6 p.m. And so we have everyone come on out for the pre-show activity, And, that's just to be able to interact with our sponsors. So we have My Pensacola Credit Union.
Yep.
We have Smart Smiles Orthodontics, Wild Smiles Pediatric Dentistry, as well as T-Mobile, who are out for movies in the park, and My Pensacola Credit Union. We all have tables set up. Smart Smiles and Wild Smiles is going to have
Now, what's Smart Smile and Wild Smile?
They are the orthodontics. They're actually a husband and wife practice. Yes.
Oh, I need to talk to them.
They're wonderful. They're actually going to be bringing out popcorn. So that was such a fun thing that they did last year that everyone loved.
Absolutely.
And so we appreciate them so much. So Smart Smiles Orthodontics and Wild Smiles Pediatric Dentistry.
Oh, these are for the kids.
These are for the kids.
Well, look, I can be a big kid.
Me too.
Hey.
I need it. I can use braces.
But I tell you what, we're going to talk more. But listen at this. We got to go to break right now. But look, I've been talking about you on yesterday. This is Deja I was talking about. And we'll play Pensacola, and she's going to say, get out and play.
It's time to get out and play.
That's what I'm talking about. We'll be right back with more right here at Sunshine's Corner.
Empire Truck Sales, located at 2255 West Detroit Boulevard in Pensacola, is your Freightliner, Western Star, Detroit Diesel, and Cummins dealer for Northwest Florida. Open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., providing sales, service, and parts. Empire Truck Sales is also your Oasis dealer for Freightliner custom chassis RV and motorhome repairs. Running I-10 will get you in.
Many who consider facial plastic surgery are concerned their results will look unnatural. But with over 20 years of serving the Pensacola community, his thousands of satisfied patients have made Dr. Derek Jones a trusted reconstructive and facial plastic surgeon known for industry-leading results that look natural. Call 850-484-FACE to schedule a consultation at one of our locations in Pensacola and Gulf Breeze.
I'm Dr. Derek Jones. Trust your face to a facial plastic surgeon.
Lloyd's Glass and Correct Calibration Services is a one-stop shop because you can come get your windshield replaced, and right behind that replacement at the same appointment, we will calibrate the cameras, and when you leave, everything's ready to go. There's no need to go to the dealership, or there's no need to come back for another appointment. We just take care of it at one time. We put the customer first, and we strive to do everything right the first time.
Lloyd's Glass and Correct Calibration Services, your one-stop shop with same-day service.
There are many reasons someone may need in-home care, whether it may be respite care, them recovering from surgery, or having a chronic condition. Having someone dedicated and reliable is imperative. Supplemental Support Care Services was created to provide to those who are in need with quality care that they deserve in the home. Taking it a step further, our main goal is to ensure that Supplemental Support Care Services is where the love and care is top priority.
And welcome back to the hottest spot there is in Pensacola. This is Sunshine's Corner. I've got my girl, my good friend, the lady that does so much, Deja, here with Pensacola Parks and Recreation. And I got to say to all the guys there at Pensacola Park and Recreation, hi! Because I say that because I was talking to, what's her name? I was going to say Deja, not Deja. I can't think of her name.
What role does she do? What does she do?
Everything's just like, y'all know, I can't remember.
we have a large staff. We have Tanya, we have Nikki, we have Cheryl.
Nikki!
Okay, Nikki. Nikki actually is now our recreation division manager, and so congratulations to her. Absolutely.
Congratulations,
yes,
Nikki.
Yes, so she will be overseeing so formerly, everyone who knows Nikki formerly and what she does, if you ever had a special event, she did our special event permitting.
She sure did.
And would ensure that you had, everything that you needed, barricades, all of the
right.
long, extensive list of what you need in order to host a large event like in the Crawfish Festival in Seville Park or something like that.
Oh, she does all that now?
She does do that currently still, but that will be transitioning to someone else once they are hired because she is now promoted into a new role. And so now
Nikki.
she will oversee, all of our recreation centers. And so that will be an exciting new role for her. We have a lot of recreation centers.
Oh, God, yes.
And all of the programming that funnels, like summer camp that I just mentioned, that will now be overseen by her.
Wow.
Yes.
Get out. Go,
yes.
Nikki.
Go, Nikki.
But we were talking about you've got other things that come up in the city as well that's weekly, right?
Yes.
What you call it, the blues?
So we have our Blues on the Bay concerts.
Right.
They're select Sundays, so I wish they were weekly. They would be.
I was trying to make
run
it
us out the park.
Listen, I guarantee you.
I would love that, but I mean, this has such a wonderful turnout. We've had such a great
participation.
season.
When I walk downtown a lot, and you can't. When you hear it, you go. It's filled.
And the great thing about it is this is a free event. You know, in order to be able to do this event, it's because of our wonderful partners.
Right.
T-Mobile, Alan Turner, as you mentioned, United Way is joining us this year. And so they've joined us because it's their centennial year, and it's been such an amazing time. You know, bringing everyone out for that show is phenomenal. And
whoever came up with that idea was great. I mean,
Blues Angel Music, they're their headline sponsor for that. And we can't do this without them. So this is like a master child of, actually Justin Paul came up with this. And Justin came up with this. Hi, Justin. And so he came up with this and said, we need concerts in the park. Partner with Blues Angel Music, and they oversee all of the bringing the bands together. They oversee pretty much really just like making the stage come to life. And so it's such a tremendous partnership that we have with them, and we bring everyone on board and come on out and have a great time. And so 6 p.m. our concerts start. They're 2 hours. They last 2 hours, but you bring your lawn chair.
That's what's so much fun.
You just come on out and have a good time.
You sit on the ground if you want to. You just relax. And
you can lay out in the grass. Yeah. And, or just, I see a lot of people, they kind of have their poles, their fishing poles, and just cast it out because it's right along the bay at Community Maritime Park. They're casting it out, bringing it in, just relaxing and enjoying themselves.
I mean,
it's beautiful.
I think that because right there at Maritime Park, with the echo that hits the water, it sounds so huge and so beautiful. When you look across that park, up that hill, how everybody's into their own little thing, and it's like, then you got some people that like to dance. They're right there at the front. But I think hey, Justin, that was a great idea.
Yes, Blues Angel Music, Blues on the Bay is one of those events that everyone looks forward to every year, and I love when everyone's anticipating what are the bands going to be, when is it coming back, and so we are in full throttle. We're actually midway through the season. We have 2 more shows. So June 2nd is our next show, and that band will be Gold Mind, and then we'll also have the Blenders to wrap up the season on June 30th.
Has it gone that fast?
It has. We started in April, and we're already like full steam ahead.
Where has the time gone? It goes so quickly.
So quickly. We did begin a little bit earlier this year because last year, or at least in the past years, it's been so hot. It's been so hot out. It still is. And so we get pretty brutal, weather when it comes to the heat, where we have to modify the show times.
Right.
So Blues Angel Music felt like it would be best to kind of just start earlier. We kind of collaborated on that and I think it was a good decision.
Exactly. And then you still got time because it's over in July? June.
The last 30th is the last
of
show.
June. You still got time. So if you have not visited that park on those days, we're going to put those days up as well.
And it's free.
And it is absolutely.
Movies in the park and Blues on the Bay are free. I want to be free.
Come on, we're going to be the band next, okay?
Well, they're like, boo, tomato. No, I'm kidding.
I was like, come on, give me a chance, people. But I tell you, that's some of the things that you do. Now, you were also talking about, when we first got here, you were talking about how something for the kids filling out for something.
Oh, yes. So I think this is a wonderful opportunity to raise that our pools will be opening. And so we are going to be opening. We typically open our pools during, Memorial Day weekend. It'll begin this Saturday, the 25th, and then it extends all the way through Labor Day. That's the last day for our aquatic season. And so we're doing a new program this year. This has been spearheaded by our director, Ben Heinstein, and we are going to be doing a pool scholarship.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. And so this is to just really help with families that, right now everything's going up, and our pool rates have gone up.
Of course.
Everything is going up. And so it's a wonderful opportunity for families that are eligible and qualified. So maybe if you receive free or reduced lunch, SSI, TANF, SNAP benefits, anything of that nature that may be able to qualify you to be able to do it, and you can prove that, apply. we want you to apply. The application window is open now, and it will close on June 7th, but the scholarships are being awarded on a first-come, first-served basis.
Oh, so you, and where do we go to get them?
Yes, playpensacola.com. All of that information will be there. We don't want you to wait, because once that threshold has been met where we have enough, it will close.
Of course.
So we definitely want everyone.
How many pools are there that you all?
We have 2 city pools. So we have Roger Scott, and then Cecil T. Hunter, which just got a new pool house.
Now where's Cecil T. Hunter?
So that's right off of Blount Street. So if
is that the one that you see off the freeway?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That is.
That's
that is.
it.
And it has a shallow water pool. It has a water slide. They both have water slides. And so, yeah, it's a great time to come on out and have fun. And families love it. We have multiple sessions throughout the day. There's Monday through Sunday.
Oh, really?
Yes, ma'am. It'll be open all the way, Monday through Sunday. As soon as the 25th begins, it stays open all the way. And that's overseen by our athletics department, Cheryl and her team, Cheryl, Justin, and Maggie.
Really?
Yes.
So are there areas that, some kids may not know how to swim? Are they going to?
So there are swim lessons available. We won't be teaching you how to swim, but there are swim lessons available that you can sign up for.
Can grown-ups sign?
So grown-ups can sign up for the swim lessons. However, for the pool scholarship, this is for families that qualify with children in the household.
Right.
And so specifically, if your child qualifies, then the whole household will be able to qualify for this pool scholarship.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. So you'll receive a city pool pass that you'll be able to present for a 50% discount off of the daily admission rate. Or if you did want to do a seasonal membership, it would be 20% off of the entire seasonal membership.
I'm glad to hear that because, Deja, there's a myth. They always say that, especially with the black kids, that they're afraid of the water. You know what I'm saying? Those kids that get out there and swim like ever.
Absolutely.
Let's get rid of that myth. We want to learn. And those kids get out there and...
I'm a water baby. I love
Oh, come on
swimming.
now.
I love swimming.
And I think that's great because, parents, maybe you're the one that's afraid of the water.
Maybe. And it's a great way to just, I truly believe in during the summer, you got to wear kids out.
Don't you know?
Because
so
if
they
not,
can go home and go to sleep.
House. Yes.
And Mama, can I have this, Mama? Mama,
right.
No, go to sleep, son.
Eating up everything throughout the day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wear them out.
Keep
them busy.
Exactly.
Wear them out.
We have 93 parks. 93 parks. 93 parks for families to enjoy. We have a Bayview Outdoor Pursuit Center where you can rent a kayak or you can rent a pedal boat. These are all for as low as $15.
Wait a minute, did you say a kayak? That's that little boat.
Yeah, it's a single. So we have tandem kayaks, which are 2. I always recommend if it's your first time, definitely do 2.
Did you get anybody flip?
You can. Some people do flip. Some people do flip.
Look,
and you need to be a swimmer if you flip. You need to be a swimmer.
But as long as I've been working with you guys, I did not know it was 93.
93 parks, yes, ma'am. And that's the thing. So many opportunities to go and play and have a great time. We have dog parks. We have playgrounds. And so it's so much to be able to just enjoy.
Oh, my God. I never would have imagined.
Yeah.
93.
In Pensacola, I think we have about... I want to say, I'm sure it's grown from the last update, but it may be about 54,000 residents here. And so to be able to have that many parks within the square mile, this is within city limits. That's a lot.
That's
a lot.
Huge.
Yes, huge.
I did not know that.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I'm running out here never thinking, calculate. Look at all this, right?
Yeah.
But that's amazing.
And you can go, we have art, it's called Art Venture. And so if you're interested in just like finding art and sculptures, there's sculptures in some of our parks. You can do that. You can follow that. You can just play again on the new playgrounds that we have. We installed I think our most recent one was Bayview.
Really?
Yeah, Bayview Park has a new playground. I'm sure there's another one that was more recent than that. But yeah.
That's amazing. And I want everybody to realize now, there are activities for adults as well.
Yes,
seniors.
Absolutely. Seniors and adults.
That can come by and take advantage of these. We're not just talking about the kids, because think about it, when you, let's say with the seniors, when they get to that age, they're at home, they're retired, give them something to keep them busy.
Yes, absolutely. So we have a dedicated senior center. We also have robust programs at Cobb and Fricker for our seniors, but we definitely have a specific dedicated senior. That's Bayview Senior Center. And so that's over
Blunt Street.
I think it's
Blunt.
they're like in a complex. So The specific is Lloyd Street. That's the street that they're located at.
Yeah.
But you have the Baby Outdoor Pursuit Center, you have Baby Community Center, and then right across the parking lot is the Senior Center. You also have a dog park and a dog beach there. So there's so much at Baby Park.
We're going to talk about the animals. Hold on just a second, everybody. We're going to be right back because we're getting so much information. I'm going to have to go back and watch this, but I want to remind everybody, if you did not get the chance to watch this, tell your friends, we're going to do this again at 6 o'clock this afternoon so that you can pick up on all of this we're talking about. And also, if you would like to have all the information that she's sharing so well today, we're going to have that on the screen as well so that you will be able to find out what everything's going on. So stay close. We'll be right back to get more information from Deja right here, Sunshine's Corner. Need a new outfit for a special occasion? Look no further than Viola's Men's Apparel. Viola's has been providing the latest styles and accessories in Pensacola for over 20 years now. We have clothes for every occasion, and we offer consultations and group discounts. You can trust that our care, quality, and class will be unmatched. Viola's Men's Apparel for all of your menwear needs.
This is Wayne at Icon Automotive in Robertsdale, Alabama, and I wanted to tell you more about our powertrain warranty forever. It comes with any vehicle we sell that has 80,000 miles or less at no additional cost to you. We put our vehicles through a tough safety and mechanical inspection before it can have the powertrain warranty forever, giving you a peace of mind with your purchase. This warranty is good anywhere in the country, and it covers 100% of parts and labor with no mileage limit, and is covered as long as you own the vehicle. Come pick out your dealership car at non-dealership pricing with a powertrain warranty forever at Icon Automotive.
Watch a new episode of Crime Stoppers Wanted Fugitives every Friday at 6 p.m., hosted by Sergeant Melanie Peterson and David Craig. Your tips may be eligible for a cash reward, featuring items about officer training, various aspects of police work, and crime prevention information. You'll hear about upcoming family-friendly engagement events as well. Don't miss Crime Stoppers Wanted Fugitives every Friday at 6 p.m.
Hi, my name is Brett McCabe. This is my wife Tanya, and we're the owners of Pensacola AC and Auto Service Center.
From the moment you walk in the door, we are here to take care of you. Honesty and excellence are the standard of our team. Our goal is to give you peace of mind from oil changes to AC repair. All of our repairs come with a 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. We have a clean, welcoming waiting room with free Wi-Fi. When you leave here, you will have peace of mind. Come visit us and experience auto repair from people who care.
And welcome back to the hottest spot there is in Pensacola, your information link. That's what we do here. And I want to remind everybody, let me say thank you. All of the persons that I run into throughout the day that's telling me they're catching the show and how much they are appreciative of this being your link to keep the community connected. I'm going to be the voice for the voiceless. We're going to do that. We call this the safe place to talk about the hard things, keeping you informed on what's coming up and around in the community so that you will know. All you've got to do is lock it in and get this. Once you watch the show in the morning, sometimes Black people are at work right about now, but you know, everybody's got that screen. At work, you always got that video. I mean, you know, you're watching on social media. We got a link there. You can click it on and watch it there at work. But then again, it's going to be played again this afternoon at 6 o'clock so that you can get all the information so you can some of these activities that's coming up that you don't want to miss out on so your kids can be a part, for the seniors as well. We were just talking about, Deja, we are so close to Memorial Day.
Yes.
Can you believe that though?
It's crazy. This 2024 is just...
It has sailed through.
So fast.
So fast.
So fast.
And I mean, I can't believe that I can't believe that yesterday was the last day of school.
Oh, if I'm not mistaken, I drove in this morning. I think they're having graduation, right?
You saw that too, right?
So.
Listen.
I thought so. I was like, are they having graduation?
It had me thrown off too. I said, because when I was coming, I said, why is the traffic backed up?
Right.
And I looked over at the Bay Center. I said, oh my God, what's going on? So Zach, of course, said, I think it's probably graduation.
And it makes sense.
It makes sense.
We're already at that time. You honestly don't even think about it in hindsight until you get to the end.
Exactly.
And you're like, whoa, it's time. What am I going to do with my kids for summer? What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
And you see, perfect timing. Perfect timing. Now you'll know some activities you can get your kids involved with. And I want to say this because I think that I be real when I'm talking. You see so many things that's happening with the younger people today. Let's get them involved in something positive.
Absolutely.
Let's get them involved in something that's going to keep them focused on something that can keep them moving forward, like with all the things that you're talking about.
We would love that. We love, I think we were, well, not even I think I know, we were talking about really just like that community orient, being able to have that visibility in knowing and recognizing our law enforcement.
Exactly.
And how they can be allies to what we do.
Exactly.
And so if you teach that at a younger age, as you continue to grow old, you realize that you have a responsibility as a citizen, and you want to uphold yourself to a high standard.
Exactly.
And so we love that cultivation and that ability to be able to have families involved, because it really is a family effort.
It is.
Everything that we do, all of our wonderful staff that are out at our community centers, they're engaging and interacting with families, and they see the kids coming up. Even the kids that I've seen, I've been with the city for about a little bit over 4 years. I'm seeing them grow up. Little kids who, when I first seen, they were missing teeth. And,
I think I met you first at an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah, I think so.
We were downtown.
Was it Easter egg hunt? That was the first time we met.
I think so, because we had spoke on the phone.
Yes.
And then you were taking the business, and those kids, they grow up.
Yeah, and that was a major event. I miss those so much, because I remember taking pictures in the middle of the field, and I seen a swarm of kids coming. Oh, they came fast.
But they used to have that out at we're reminiscing. Out at Roger Scott.
Roger Scott, yeah.
I'll never forget. I was up in that booth, and when I yelled out, before I could get it out, those kids had covered that field. But to see them so happy, they look forward to it. And you know what the main thing? It's a safe place.
It's a safe place. And it's a great way for visibility with our community partners, because they do so many different things. We used to have them come out with different booths to be able to engage with everybody, as well as also to sponsoring the Easter egg basket.
They sure did.
So they loved it. And we do still do Easter events at our centers specifically.
Of course, I do one. We had one this year too.
Yes, exactly.
We had one, and I want to thank that, because with the partners that jumped up and said, hey, look, we want to be a part of this. Let's help out. We had a great time, and going to continue to do that, because I think with what you're doing, and I mimic a lot of things. When I see it's working, I'll mimic that and take it a little bit further.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
Because it's all working toward the same goal.
Exactly.
And it's a great way to do things in the community, to keep the family, to let them know that there's somebody there that really cares.
Absolutely. And to be honest, with as many residents as we have, there can never be too much.
Did you say 54,000?
54,000.
Oh my God, that's a lot of people.
Yes, a lot. And I'm quite sure it's grown.
No doubt.
Yeah, because Pensacola is growing. I looked at an article recently, and they were saying the most new home inventory that was coming to the area in Florida was Pensacola and one other city further down south.
When you think about it, though, when you're just walking and throughout the city, there are so many brand new homes.
Yes.
That are even over in the area over at the Fricka, there are brand new homes everywhere.
Being built, and there's a lot more people coming.
Exactly.
Whenever I'm talking and engaging with someone, I just moved here from somewhere here. I'm visiting, but I really want to consider, my mom lives here, and and I want to come down. So we embrace it. Come on, we have beautiful beaches, we have beautiful programs. There's just so much to do here.
Walk on the beach. Enjoy. I was walking on the beach yesterday, and I saw a stingray, and I ran. I was like, oh my God, I won't go in
the shallow area?
Yes.
Wow.
I was telling the guys this morning, when I saw this thing, I said, is that really what I think it is?
And it was a stingray. Wow, so I'm not a native Floridian. I grew up in California, born and raised.
We can tell by the accent.
But when I moved to Florida for the first time, I remember my friends, they were like, yeah, we were talking about the different drills we did and in school, and I'm like, yeah, we did earthquake drills where we went under our desk and all of that, and they were like, well, we learned the stingray shuffle.
Exactly.
I'm like, the stingray shuffle, what's that? And they're like, oh no, it's serious.
Exactly, it's really.
When you're in a shallow body of water in any of our oceans or waterways, they will come up. You need to shuffle lightly.
Exactly. And I shuffle quickly.
Out of the water. If I see a purple flag, I don't go anywhere.
Girl, no, I was just doing my exercise, and I was like, and I saw that thing, I took and went the other way. But I say that, but just look at all that you all do, even with the water. It's like coming up this weekend. Wow, let's remind everybody, because we're right at Memorial Day, and I can't believe it. But we got things that they can write down that can go on through the holiday.
Yes.
That we want to remind them of, and I want to remind you guys that keep watching because it's going to be on the screen.
So our city pools are opening, and so this is at Roger Scott Pool, as well as Cecil T. Hunter Pool. And so both of the pools are going to be opening. We have a very great turnout. Everyone enjoys these programs. And so, you know, during the summertime, we have our splash pads that are open and our pools. And so everyone loves the pool. Splash pads.
Splash pads.
Yes.
Wait a minute. What was this thing I saw? Did you all have anything to do with this? There was this great big long slide thing that was downtown.
Oh, really?
It was one big long thing.
What?
I mean,
I would love that, but no, that wasn't us.
Okay.
Or at least
I don't know what that was, but that
of.
thing was so long.
Really? Almost like the slip and slides that we used to do as a
Maybe
kid.
that's what's in my head. But it was so big. It was so long when I was like, oh, wow. Who's going to ride on? Those kids were killing it.
Really?
But look at this. When you think about the pool, what's the time limit that they can stay at the pool?
So the time limit varies. So we have different sessions. And so a session can be typically like it'll maybe start at 8 a.m. and that session will go till noon. That's usually like our lap swim or our specific dedicated. I know we have like.
Now what's a lap swim?
So just the ones that want to actually like lap the pool. You're not.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought somebody was sitting in the lap.
Jump in and you know you're just practicing your laps and you're kind of.
Okay.
Those are more so.
You
like,
get what I just said. Excuse me, Deja.
No, it's okay.
You said lap, and I'm thinking lap, and you mean lap.
Oh, right, lap swim. Like, oh, I mean, yeah, you can probably sit on the side and look nice, and yeah, but we want you to get in. So you have those. You have your open swims for that, and also too, there's also different sessions dedicated for programs, specifically like Boys and Girls Club or YMCA. So it just varies.
Have they all come and participate at these pools?
They do, but if so, that may be closed to the public. So you're going to want to look and see, visit our website, playpensacola.com, to look for open swim sessions. And those are the ones that are open to everyone. And you could come in and just, you know, have a good time. Jump in, your cannonballs, you know, running, of course, but definitely having fun in the water.
They provided lunches or something at the pool?
I wish. That would be nice.
So I want to make sure that the parents know so they can make sure, because you know how some kids like to go and just hang out?
And hang out. So I don't believe so, and I'm not sure if my question would be, are there any local food trucks or anywhere in the area that sells food? I don't know.
Absolutely.
I haven't seen it.
So parents, do fix that peanut butter jelly sandwich. You know, that'll give them energy.
Right.
I mean, I'm just saying, because, you know, sometimes the kids, you can look at kids, they stay there in that water till they take that bubble on the fingers, you know?
Yes.
Because they're loving it so.
It's so much fun. I used to love going as a kid.
Absolutely.
I loved swimming, and you can swim all day. And so the multiple sessions that are there, you know, you can come back and stay. No one's restricting you to say, oh, no, you've had your max session.
Question, do you have anything to do with the skateboard thing? What is that?
The skate park. Are you referring to the
the new place?
So we do have a brand new skate park. It opened up last year. So Blake Doyle Skate Park is operating in full effect. That is such a fun time. Everyone enjoys that. And so that's directly underneath I-10.
Exactly.
Yeah, and so it's a lot of different skate surface. It's a lot. You have a big bowl that you can go down. You have many hills that you can do. And I don't know all the skate terminology. I'm sure someone's listening like,
don't fall.
Yeah, that's all. Wear a helmet, elbow pads, knee pads if you need it, and don't fall.
Exactly, because I noticed that, because I remember when that was under construction, I thought that was in a great place, and then I said, oh my God, it's so big, and it's a beautiful attraction to the city.
It is. It was when it was in its, like you said, in its construction and growth phase, it was a wonderful thing, and everyone's coming. Now, we have since transitioned to Bruce Beach. And so, yeah, we are so active at the city. So Blake Doyle is open and available for everyone, and we have just recently launched phase 1 of Bruce Beach.
Really?
Yes. And Bruce Beach is such a beautiful space, and it's an indigenous space, because there's a lot of history that was captured over at Bruce Beach. So a lot of African American history for Pensacola specifically.
Right.
And if you walk through, you can actually read that information.
Really?
Yes, and go through just kind of like what it was, what Bruce Beach was, because it used to be Bruce Beach Pool or Bruce Pool. And so there's a little marker that, commemorates that space. And now you can, see the native wildlife that's there. It's beautifully sat, and you can sit out on these chairs that are affixed to the shoreline and just look out at the water. I seen manatees when I was over at Community Maritime Park. There were 3 manatees, and everyone started running, and I'm like, what's going on? And I happened to just be looking out, and I'm like, they were beautiful.
Really?
And you can see that if you're sitting over at Bruce Beach on the shoreline and just watch out and look at the wildlife that's there.
You see, there's something else that they can do.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many things that we've covered today. Unbelievable. I'm learning as well, Deja. But listen at this. Now, just because we went through it today rather quickly, don't worry. You'll hear about it more because I'm going to create a spot for you that's going to talk about everything that we're talking about so we can have that on the air weekly.
Thank you.
No problem, not at all. So coming up on this weekend, if you want to go to the pool, you can go to the pool coming Monday.
Yeah, so Saturday the pool will open. Yes, we open. So the best way to think about it is Memorial Day weekend to Labor Day. And so that's our aquatic season.
Right.
So that's typically how it operates. And so the Saturday, we get word from our athletics team. They let us know, like, all right, we're ready to open. And we get everything out. So all of the information is on the website, all of the hours that you need, the sessions, the cost. Do bear in mind our City Pool Scholarship Program that we talked about earlier.
That's a great thing.
Please, please, please do. If you qualify or know someone that does, definitely encourage them to apply, because there are limited spaces for that. And so we want everyone who is interested to be able to participate.
That is such a great, I mean, there are so many things that, listen, now the deadline for that is what, June 7th. So you've got about 2 weeks.
Yes.
Please go onto the website.
PlayPensacola.com.
I said Pensacola. I'm going to
go. No, it's all right.
Play Pensacola. But go to Pensacola Parks and Recreation.
Yes, ma'am.
And get that information, because this is an opportunity.
It
because
is.
Once it's filled, it's filled.
Exactly.
And to come up with ideas like this, I give you my props because that is so great for the community, and you all do a great job at that. I mean, I love the camaraderie that we've had in making things happen for the community. That's why I'm so glad that you're a part of Sunshine's Corner, so we can keep it going, and that's the way it should be. Don't forget, now they can talk to you or call down to the park or talk to anybody, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. We have wonderful staff. Our administrative staff too, they're fabulous. Miss Yolanda, Miss Darielle, Miss Sarah, like everyone loves to be able to provide information and help guide everyone to where they need to go, because there are different divisions that we have. We have our parks division that specifically is out ensuring that our lawns are maintained, and over at our athletic fields, those are maintained, and and they look beautiful. Shout out to that team. It's
as hot as it is, they do it at night.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised.
It's hot.
There's a lot that goes into the landscaping of it and making sure that the lawn is cared for. It's not just turn on the sprinklers and turn it off. There's a lot that goes into keeping them pristine and looking great.
Most certainly. Let's shout out to the whole team. Let's name some of these people that we know.
Yes.
I just want them to say, I want to say thank you for what you're doing and continuing to do, because it takes a team.
I think it would be a wonderful opportunity for our divisions to be recognized, because we are a big department. I think we're one of the larger departments within the city. And so we have our parks division. Again, as I mentioned, what they do, they oversee our lawn maintenance, trees. If there's any trees that are coming down, there's a lot that goes into that. And so they're there. You also have, and that's overseen by Mr. Bill Kimball. He oversees that division, and of course, Mr. Mike Singer. He's wonderful. He oversees all of the park superintendent and things that goes into there. And so we have that. We also have our recreation division, as we said, who's now overseen by Nikki Gray.
Go Nikki. Go Nikki.
And so she oversees our resource centers and the programming that takes place there. But then we also have wonderful staff who are there. And overseeing Mr. Al over at Fricker. We have Miss Heather over at Gold Point.
Oh my goodness.
Mr. Thiuka, Rose, everyone, the team over.
You see, I should remember all these names.
It's a great privilege of my job to be able to interact with and engage with everyone, and I'm thankful for that. And so
it's a good thing.
It's a great thing. It's a tremendous blessing, and so I commend them. I would not be able to do what I do without what they do.
Right.
They give fuel to me so that I can have something to talk about.
Absolutely.
My role specifically is to just get out the word. Get the word out, let everyone know about what's going on, to discuss our initiatives, but they're on the ground every day, interacting and engaging.
It takes a team.
It takes a team.
And that connection is what makes it work. We're going to come back, close this out in just a little bit. Stay close, Deja. We're almost there. We'll be right back with more of Sunshine's Corner.
I just remembered it's election day. Are you going to vote?
I don't know. I don't think I'll have time today.
Millions of eligible voters in America never make it to the polls or even register to vote. When you don't vote, you're letting other people make decisions for you and pick the things your taxes will pay for. Voting is more than a civic duty. It gives you a voice about the priorities and the future of your community and our nation. Voting gives you a seat at the table.
Do you want to create but don't know where to start? Our new fabric line will inspire you. If you can dream it, we can help you make it. From using kits that include everything you would need, to taking classes to create something more personalized, Daryl's is the place for you. No matter if you're just beginning or experienced, Daryl's has you covered. Find us at 6705 North Davis Highway. Open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturdays.
Fostering a pet for a friend or neighbor can keep families together. Learn more at petsandpeopletogether.org.
The Reesburg Institute, Pensacola's ear, nose, throat, and voice center. We welcome you to visit us at our convenient Davis Highway location in Pensacola. At the Reesburg Institute, we offer the most advanced treatment available in a calm, stress-free environment. Since 2014, we've performed over 1,000 cases in-office of balloon sinus surgery, as well as septoplasty and nasal procedures using oral sedation. The in-office procedures result in a faster healing time. Visit us and feel the difference.
Hello, my name is Eric, and this was my first visit to Little John's. The selection, the pricing here, and the customer service were outstanding. I would definitely recommend. The staff was very friendly, and they'll get you what you need.
Hi, this is John with Little John's Big and Tall here in Pensacola, Florida at 5700 North Davis Highway. Check us out at littlejohnsbigandtall.com, where we can take care of you with extra large up to 14X and large tall to 6X tall.
And welcome back to the hottest spot there is in Pensacola. That is Sunshine's Corner. And I got to say it again and again and again. I appreciate you, thanking you for allowing me to step into your living room, to step into your office, to step into whatever device you may have to be a part of your day. And giving out the information that's so important. That's what we do. You know, Deja, we forgot about some things to talk about.
We did.
Because we've gotten with so much information. Let's go to the what? The golf course?
The golf course. Osceola Golf Course.
That's right.
Yes.
Because that's where I was getting my lessons.
Yes. Osceola Golf Course. It's one of my favorite places.
Exactly. Beautiful place.
Yeah, we have a municipal golf course that we operate. That's over out in off of Fairfield and Mobile Highway.
Yes.
That is the area that it's in. And so I used to live right over there, and I would go right on and, you know, always take a chance to go to the driving range. But it's so beautiful, lush green lawn.
Oh, isn't it?
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. So look.
You have a mobile canopy that you
Yes.
can be underneath so you can beat the heat. That's a great way to just kind of, if you want to practice your swing, you see a lot of people out there.
Every time you go.
Oh yeah. And then they're out also on the green too. Now, I'll be honest, I still don't know how to play golf.
I was taking lessons and COVID hit. Adrian, I'm coming back.
Adrian has given me some great tips, but I need more because I still don't know how to golf.
My thing, I think I was thinking that I had to really forcefully hit the ball. And I'll never forget Adrian said, "Sunshine, this is not softball." I mean, I was swinging, baby. But out there is so beautiful. And you know, there was they used to have I don't know if they still do or not, this before COVID, but they were teaching young people how to golf out there.
Absolutely. So we still have a wonderful partnership with First Tee.
Okay.
And First Tee Gulf Coast, they actually host a program where they have the youth that register within their programs, and then they do different tournaments and things like that, and they host their Pensacola Junior Championship that's out there as well. But we also have partnerships with schools that come on out and their students. Yes, it was earlier in the year, I want to say, or late last year. So like around Christmas time, I remember we were out at Sherwood Elementary. So they had different programs like a clinic that they did that kind of led to this big capstone where they then came out to the golf course, and it was so cute. They had a blast. They were enjoying themselves, swinging and doing all kinds of stuff.
It takes so much concentration. Think about little Tiger Woods. You know?
And discipline. It teaches you, I think, one of the things about golf is that you learn the, discipline of the sport and how it's important to focus.
You know what? You wouldn't think when you think we're talking about the kids, we're talking about the swimming and all of that, right? Then we'll go on. Did you know that was part of Pensacola Parks and Recreation? We're talking about the golf course. There are so many entities that you all cover.
Yes.
That really, that's why you say 93 what?
93 parks.
93.
And we also even have a tennis center, Roger Scott Tennis Center, yes. And we just opened up new clay courts over there.
What's a clay court?
So it's, I guess, just like a different turf. So you have your...
Oh, I'm thinking mud.
It's okay. This is all new for me, too. All new for me. I'm like, clay court. So clay, like red clay?
Right.
That's not fun.
That's what in my head, right?
But you think about when you play tennis and you see them on like the Wimbledon or something like that, you see different like grounds. But no, clay courts are actually like just it's a type of asphalt, I guess the best way to describe it. And so it makes it where it's like the impact isn't hard and it's durable.
Oh, okay. Well, you see, not only do they cover this for the kids, as I listen, there's so many things that the adults can get involved as well. So there's no reason for you not to go to the website.
Absolutely. PlayPensacola.com.
And find out all the information, how you can be a part of it as well. And Deja, I tell you, I cannot thank you enough for coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is such powerful information. I think the timing is perfect. School closed yesterday, activities starting this weekend, the pools are opening, and you know how kids are.
Yes.
And coming up, we got 2 more blues.
2 shows.
2 more shows.
And that's adults again. Not
adults, that's right.
And not exclusively to adults. Kids can come too, but it's perfect for adults to be able to let their hair down.
And I just hit the top of the surface because there's so many things that's coming that people need to be aware of. And believe me, we're going to keep you aware. Stay close because we're going to have all of this up so you can go in and click and find how you can get, especially those scholarships. We don't want those kids to miss out on those scholarships.
Absolutely.
That is utterly important.
Please.
Said, please. I'm doing a little James Brown. But Deja, thank you so much for taking the time. Getting up early to come out to share the information with us, okay?
Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
Always.
Well, my guys, I tell you, it's been a fantastic day as always, but I've got to go now, but I'm going to leave it with you as I do every single day. Never, ever, ever lose your focus. Never. Always remember, if you keep God first, I guarantee you this, you will be a total success. So until tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock for my Fun Friday with my sidekick, know that I love you with a perfect kind of love. And tell somebody to check out Sonshine, where it's the safe place where you can talk about difficult things, right here on Blab TV, weekdays from 9 until 10. So until then, my friends, know that I love you with a perfect kind of love. Keep shining while I'm gone. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.
Sonshine's Corner, brought to you by Pensacola Parks and Recreation.